Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Dave's TTM Autographs. That is autographs through the mail. Today I will be doing episode 81, and I have 42 returns, all from last week. So it's going to be a little bit longer video, so just bear with me, guys. All right, the first one is coming from Parts Unknown. We have John Offerdale from the Miami Dolphins. He signed the one card. Next one is coming from Oakland, California. All right, we got a Hall of Famer. We got Dennis Eckersley, signed a 91 Flair Ultra. Pretty nice. Dennis Eckersley. Next one is coming from Boston, Massachusetts. We have two Jim Longborgs. He signed two action pack cards. Them came out pretty nice. So thank you very much, Mr. Longborg. Next one is coming from Raleigh, North Carolina. And we have a golfer, John Inman. Inman? He signed the two cards. All right, next one is coming from North Texas, Dallas, Texas. And we have another golfer, David Graham, signed the one card. So that's pretty cool. Next one is coming from Philadelphia, PA. And we have the great Bobby Shantz. I believe he's 100 years old now. Still got a nice signature there. So, one by Bobby Shantz. That's pretty cool. All right, next one is coming from St. Pete, Tampa, Florida. There's a photo in here. What? Oh. What do we got here? We got, Chipper Jones. Didn't sign the card, but he sent me a photo here. Looks like it's legit. So thank you very much, Mr. Jones, for your autograph photo. All right, the next one is coming from, my hands are, Tampa, Florida, St. Pete, Florida. We have 4 signed by Terry McGriff. Got the one here. Actually signed 2 of these. There. The 89 tops. And then I got an 88 Donruss. And then an 88 tops. So thank you very much, Mr. McGriff. Next one is coming from Atlanta, Georgia. Dan Bouchard from the Calgary Flames. That came out pretty nice. Dan Bouchard. So thank you very much. What year is that? This is 74, 75. Cool. All right, next one is coming from Tampa, Florida, St. Pete, Florida. And we have 2 by Phil Bradley, 88 tops. And an 87 tops. Next one is coming from North Dallas, Texas. Or actually, North Texas, Dallas, Texas. Looks like we got a photo here. Well, sent to Fergie, didn't sign the card. He's got a fee, but he sent me pretty cool one of these another Hall of Fame cards. So thank you very much, Mr. Jenkins, for your autograph. Next one is coming from Daniels, New Jersey. And we have a Steve Balboni, 89 Donruss. Alright, let me do some of these envelopes here. Next one is coming from Fort Myers, Florida. Another golfer, Mark Lyle. He signed 3 cards, pro set. Mark Lyle. I probably got almost all the whole set signed, most of them. Next one is coming from Phoenix, Arizona. And we have another golfer, Steve Jones. He signed 4, and then he also, I'll show you when I get done here, signed 4 of those, and then he sent me a card. So that's pretty cool. So thank you, Mr. Jones. Next one's coming from Montgomery, Alabama. We got, well, he only signed 1. Greg Olson didn't sign this one, but he signed 89 Donruss, rated rookie. This is pretty cool. Greg Olson. All right, next one is coming from Atlanta, Georgia. We got 3 signed by Steve Nasosha. We got this 83 Flair. And then we got 2 85 Tops. So thank you very much. Next one is coming from Phoenix, Arizona. Got another golfer. We got 2 signed by Michael Allen. 2 by Michael Allen. Thank you very much. Next one is coming from Greensboro, North Carolina. And we got 2 signed by the King, Richard Petty. Got this one here, 7-time champ. And then this one here. So 2 by Richard Petty. All right, next one is coming from Santa Ana, California. All right, we have another Hall of Famer, the great Jim Palmer, Baltimore Orioles. Signed the 1 card for me. So thank you very much, Mr. Palmer, for your autograph. That's the 4th Hall of Famer today. All right, next one is coming from Parts Unknown. Parts Unknown, and we have a football player, Kenny King. Signed this top. What year is this? This is an 81 Tops. Signed the 1 there, pretty nice. And then he signed the record breaker with the Oakland Raiders, Kenny King. All right, next one is coming from the Metroplex, Michigan. And we got 2 signed by Chris Hoyles of the Baltimore Orioles. Got the 1, and then we got this one here. All right, next one is coming from Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh wow, this is a nice one. Chris Collinsworth, he signed it in pen. You can see it right there. Chris Collinsworth, pretty nice. Thank you, Mr. Collinsworth, for your autograph. All right, next one is coming from Phoenix, Arizona. All right, here we go. Got the great Jim McMahon. Signed a living legend card. Beautiful, look at that. Yep, Jim McMahon. That's my best quarterback of all time. Jimmy boy. All right, next one is coming from Miami, Florida. Got a 1976 Topps Bill Kilmer. Signed the 1 card for me. Bill Kilmer of the Redskins. All right, next one is coming from Greensboro, North Carolina. Another North Carolina. And we got the King again, Richard Petty. He signed the 2 cards for me. So thank you again, Mr. Petty, for your autographs. Let me make some room here again. All right, next one is coming from Nova. Nova. We have 3 signed by John Jefferson, a 1980 Topps record breaker. So John Jefferson signed the 3 Topps for me. Okay. Next one is coming from West Palm Beach, Florida. West Palm Beach. Oh, got a Ahmad Rashad. Signed the 1 card for me. Pretty cool. Thank you, Rashad. Next one again is coming from West Palm Beach, Florida. And we got from Denver Broncos, Billy Thompson. He signed the 1980 records breaker. And then he wrote a little note here. Hi, David. Thanks for being a fan. So cool. Thank you very much. Next one is coming from Miami, Florida. Miami, Florida. Got a little note here, I think. No note. Just we got actually 1 he only signed. Don McNeil from the Miami Dolphins. And then he didn't sign this one, so I guess he just signs 1 card. All right, cool. All right, next one is coming from Parts Unknown. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 signed by Rick Mast, NASCAR. Signed the 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally the last one, Rick Mast. Thank you very much. Next one is coming from Denver, Colorado. Denver, Colorado. And we have 1 signed by Carl Mecklenburg. Signed the 1 card. What is that? I can't read it. 99 score. Oh, 94 score. All right. Thank you. Next one is coming from Parts Unknown. And we have, oh, this is nice. We got 3 signed by Daniel Suarez. So we got the 1. Signed the 2. And then he signed the Racing Kings. Pretty nice. So Daniel Suarez signed 3. Thank you very much. Next one is coming from Fresno, California. And we have 1 signed by Stephen Page of the Kansas City Chiefs. Got the action pack going on. Sent out a bunch of those past couple of weeks. All right, next one's coming from Oakland, California. Oh, beautiful. We got another Dennis Eckersley back. Look at that one. That came out sweet. Dennis Eckersley. So thank you very much, Eck, for your autograph. Next one is coming from Carroll Stream, Illinois. And we have 1 signed by Brian Bashnagel from the Chicago Bears. Pretty nice. So 1 by Brian Bashnagel. Next one is coming from Charleston, South Carolina. Looks like I got a picture in here. Hold on. Oh, index cards. I don't want to rip them. Hold on. All right, so we got Joe DeMelior. I don't know how you pronounce his name. From the Cleveland Browns. He didn't sign the card, but he signed an index card for me. Hall of Fame. That's pretty cool. So thank you very much for your autograph. Next one is coming from Tampa, Florida. And we have a Consul Rudolph from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Signed the one card for me. Consul Rudolph, 76 tops. All right, next one is coming from Phoenix, Arizona. Getting down to the nitty gritty in here. All right, got two index, but didn't sign the index. So we got a Boston Bruins, 1976-77 tops, Dallas Smith. So that's pretty cool. Thank you, Mr. Smith, for your autograph. Next one is coming from Reno, Nevada. And we have another action pack. Jojo Townsell. Action pack. So that's pretty cool. All right, next one is coming from North Dallas, Texas. All right, I got some index cards, but didn't sign those. We got one. Billy Sims with the Detroit Lions. Signed the one card. Coming down to the last two. Next one is from Philadelphia, PA. All right, we have another action pack signed by Hall of Famer Bill Mazeroski. Pretty nice, look at that. And then I got this little Maz memorabilia and more by his grandson. So another Hall of Famer. And then the last one of the night is from Orlando, Florida. And we have Manny Trio, all with the Chicago Cubs. Got one there. 89 Donruss. And the 88 tops. All right, guys. That will do it for this edition of Dave's TTM Autographs. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hall of Famers back this past week. So that's pretty cool. So hit the like button if you already haven't. Subscribe to my page and tell me what your favorite cards were. I liked all the Hall of Famers today. So I will see you all on the next episode. Have a great day, evening, and God bless.